Hello! It's been a long time and finally I got my voice back. Even though it's not 100% recovered, I can speak, you can hear me clearly. Today I want to talk about affirmation. But the affirmation I want to talk about is a bit different than what you're expecting. We all know that affirmation is working and it's very important, which is also why the Joyful Leader in Your channel, which we run, we have a lot of morning affirmation series that you can use because it helps you to insert and inject energy, positive mind into your subconscious mind, which is why it's super effective and efficient. But today I want to talk about affirmation without action is useless. Affirmation without action is purely a self-lying. Wow! What did I just say? Yes, if you're only doing affirmations and you are not doing anything except for listening to the affirmations and talking to yourself, yes, the subconscious mind can help you to do something, but if you are not aware how important taking action is, you still would not get there. Which is why we have everybody who's listening to affirmations. Let's say we have 100 people who's listening to it. Why at the end of it, there's only maybe 3 to 5% who indeed get things from there, indeed achieved success in life. Why? The reason is they just listen and talk, but they don't take action, and they did not realize how important to take action aligned with affirmations. Let me put it this way. Affirmations with actions is the beginning of all possibilities. Through the conference I attended, I made this speech and I talked about if you want a chance, you have to change. So we change C to G is if you want a chance, you need to change. Because without change, you cannot have more chance. But today I also want to highlight with chance and change, there's something in between, which is an action. Without an action, there's no change. Imagine I'm standing here, not move any single bit. There's no change in me. But if I'm moving around, my direction changed. When I'm walking this way, now I'm walking another way. Or if I move around, if I put my hands up, the whole look has changed because I'm moving around. So every change starts from an action, which is why action speaks louder than words. Action is super important. Now let's imagine again. If I finish my affirmation and I go back to my old life, I do whatever I'm doing as usual. If I have no motivation, yes, affirmation gives me some self-affirmation, I feel more confident, I might feel more joyful, but in the meantime, then what? If I don't take any action to change my routine, my habits, or anything, or if I don't find my goal, my purpose, I'm still doing exactly what I'm doing or I used to do all the time, then my life will not have any single growth or breakthrough. Even if you pray to God, God wants to do miracles in your life. It doesn't mean you just pray and you sit there and wait. Why, God, you still haven't said anything to me? Why? I still haven't seen any change in my life. Are you real, God? Imagine you do that. That's terrible, my friend. But unfortunately, there are many times we all acting like that. What I'm trying to say here is when we have some wishes, when we have some purpose or something we want to achieve, we don't just say, okay, I pray and God, you provide to me. That's awesome. Because that's important when you pray. You have the faith injecting in you. But if you don't do anything, you don't do partnership with God, when God wants to send someone to your life to help you, or God sends some business opportunity to you, but you need to answer the call, you need to talk to someone. If you just sitting there and say, no, I'm not doing anything, God's going to provide to me. And that's why people call that religious. We're not religious even if you are believers. We are people who believe that God is existing, but we will also do things. We will also partnership with Him. If you pray, you also need to listen, when and observe, and seek, you shall find. In the Bible verses, it says, seek, you shall find. Seek is an action word. You not just sit there and seek, right? If you hide and seek, hide the one who's hiding. Seek is the one who needs to walk around and find the person. So seek is also an action word. That is why the reminder today, my friend, if you want a breakthrough in your life, if you want to change in your life, if you want a chance in your life, start to take action and not just sit there and wait. Yes, patience is important and your faith is super important, but in the meantime, you need to align with your action. Action speaks louder than words. So take action today, get into work, and you will see a significant transformation in your life. God bless you.